Hello, welcome. I thought I'd do a summertime favorites video because summer is so special to me. It's my favorite time of the year. I used to pretend that I love fall because I love Halloween and like my birthday's in fall. And I do like fall, don't get me wrong, but I've accepted that I'm a summer girl. I love the sun, it makes me 20 times happier. I live in a place that doesn't get a lot of sun, so summertime me is literally the best version of me. So I thought I'd share some of my favorites over the past few months. Summertime me is definitely the best version of me. And also summertime I feel like is when I try the most new things. So I'm gonna share my summertime favorites from the past few months that I would not be able to get through summer without. The first category of my summer favorites is snacks. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm like always snacking on something or eating something. So I always am trying to find like my next best snack. And I also love to find things that are like healthier but still taste delicious because I snack all the time. My first two things are from Trader Joe's, which I don't go to too often, but when I do, must get the peanut butter. This is the best peanut butter I've ever had. I've tried a lot, hands down the best. Second off, okay, this one might be a bit controversial, Trader Joe's Tzatziki, but the vegan one. Oddly enough, I prefer vegan Tzatziki to regular Tzatziki. I don't know why, and I know that that's probably heinous, but this is so good. Like, it's insane. The other couple of snacks I do not have on hand, but there's this brand of almond butter, and I tried it for the first time the other day. It's by Gem Organics, and it's this cinnamon almond maca butter, and it's so good. It tastes kind of like cookie butter-ish, but it's definitely more runny. It's just delicious. Like, it's so good. It tastes like dessert, and I love it, hands down. The other thing I don't have with me is these protein cheese puff things. I found them at a random like health food store, and I freaking love these. They're so good. I was super skeptical when I first bought them because I was like, nah, like I feel like it's gonna taste chalky, and it definitely doesn't taste like a Cheeto, don't get me wrong, but if you like recognize it for what it is, I feel like it is so good. I like it because it's a nice crunchy snack that I can have, and I'm still getting like a decent amount of protein because I just struggle to get enough protein in general. So I'm always looking for like fun ways to get that in. Now I could go on and on with snacks. Like, I literally have so many, but I don't want to make this entire video about that. So now we're gonna move on to accessories. For accessories, I have a few things. I've never been much of an accessories person, but the last like 6 months I've really been trying to get into it more. First up is sunglasses. Now, these sunglasses are all the same like shape, but they are so cute. They like flatter my face shape so well, I feel like. If they don't say anything, please. But they're some of the only sunglasses that I feel like aren't like too big for my face, but I can also like wear them fully on or like down a little bit and they don't look weird. So these ones are from Urban Outfitters. I literally just went in once and I was like, I like these, but I feel like I don't wear them probably as much as I should just because they are like a turquoisey blue, but I love these. And then these two are a pack from Amazon. I actually lost one pair, so I had to repurchase, but I digress. They have enough protection for me to where I'm driving, like I can wear them and it helps block out the sunlight. So that's really a plus because I feel like a lot of the sunglasses I've had in the past don't have like any UV protection, and I like put them on when I'm driving and I'm like, this makes no difference. Speaking of things that shade you from the sun, I've been trying to get into wearing hats like if I'm outside so that the sun isn't directly on my face. And for the past 2 years I've wanted to get a sun hat, but I'm like, will it look weird? I don't know. So I've like kind of teetered on it. I tried some on last year and I was like, no, never buying these, like does not suit me. I guess I'm not gonna be a sun hat girly. But then I went into Target like maybe 2 months ago. I saw this sun hat and I love it. Like, I'm gonna put it on, I'm gonna look ridiculous, but like I think it's so cute. I feel like a rich mom when I wear this. I love it. It actually like fits my head perfectly, and the best part about this, it was only $10. $10. and it's made out of 100% recycled materials. I think it's sick, and it works to shade my face from the sun. The last like physical item that I have is this claw clip. I got this off Etsy from a shop, I'll link it below. I got into claw clips when everyone else did like a few years ago, but at that point I just bought like a couple off Amazon because I was like, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Flash forward 2 years, I'm still using those same ones and like a couple that my mom gave me because claw clips like were a thing before 2020. But I was scrolling on Etsy one day and I was like, I kind of want another one that's like maybe a lighter color, and I got this one and I adore it. I love the like square design. I feel like it works better with my hair. I love it. You can get like a pack of 3. I just got the one because I was like trying it out, but I love it. Etsy's so good for accessories, though they are on like the more expensive side. I'd rather have something well made, and usually you get like coupons from the stores when you buy one, so keep that in mind. That's it for accessories, but this next category is possibly my favorite: makeup and skincare. Starting off with skincare, let me give you a little background about my skin type. I have super sensitive skin, and I also have a lot of skin allergies to like certain chemicals. So it's very difficult for me to find skincare that works, and like majority of the time I end up just going with anything Cetaphil or CeraVe because that always works. But I wanted to let you in on a few of my other favorites. Number 1 is this sunscreen. It's MD Solar Science's Mineral Cream SPF 50. I am allergic to almost every face sunscreen I've tried, like even the ones that are meant for sensitive skin supposedly. I've had reactions to. It either makes me break out or it gives me hives. So when I found this, I was astonished. I like researched the best sunscreen. I've done this millions of times, and I went out and I bought this online. I've had no issues. It doesn't wash me out, which is like hard to find, especially because I'm so pale. It's so easy for something to wash me out. Best sunscreen I've ever used in my entire life. I just love this stuff. I can't get enough. Next up, Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. I have been trying to get into exfoliants because I do not exfoliate enough. Again, sensitive skin, and I'm really scared of exfoliants. I've had a lot of bad reactions. This is the only one I have found that has not broke me out, and it's a chemical exfoliant, which I prefer because it kind of freaks me out to like rub something on my face. I've gone through 2 of these like mini bottles because I'm just like nervous to buy the big one, but that's my next step. This is just great, especially as someone who's allergic to benzoyl peroxide. I found that out the really hard way and had a rash on my entire face for 2.5 weeks. The last skincare thing I don't have physically on me in the bottle because I actually switched it to a bottle with a pump so it was easier to get out, but it's the Aveeno Triple Oat Serum. I am cautious about spending a lot of money on serums just because 1, I'm cheap, and 2, my skin is super sensitive, if I haven't already said that enough. But I love this one. It's affordable and it applies super well, and I've never had any issues with it. Another little thing that's kind of between makeup and skincare is this chapstick, like pink nude. This is the only tinted chapstick, lipstick, anything that I have found, and I've tried a lot, that actually matches my lip color. I don't know if I have like a very unique lip color or what it is, but I love this stuff. I have 4 of them. It's moisturizing, it's wonderful, it's affordable. Grab it. It's great. On to makeup, I only have a couple of things. Number 1, the light of my life, is this Fenty Beauty Bronzer. The shade is Into Sun, and it is so good. It's the lightest shade. This is the only bronzer I have ever found that works on my skin tone. I'm obviously very fair because this is me tanner, so take that into account. I have cool neutral tone skin, not as cool as you would think considering how fair I am, but this is perfect. It doesn't look muddy, it doesn't look too orangey. The tone is perfect for me, so if you're also like fair, have that like Irish kind of skin, I'm just saying, I love this. It stays on all day and it applies beautifully. My other makeup product is this NYX Born to Glow Illuminator. I just love putting this under concealer or skin tint foundation, but most of all, I love wearing this on a day when I'm not wearing any makeup. Put on this, some brow gel, maybe a bit of blush if I'm feeling fancy. I'm good to go. Like, it makes me look so dewy, and it like highlights just the right amount. I love it. It's great. Last but certainly not least is the miscellaneous like household category. These are things I couldn't figure out to put anywhere else. Number one, the thing that changed my life. I got this when I went to college. This is a dust buster. Okay, a lot of people have strong opinions, positive and negative. I love it. This is the specific one I got literally just off Amazon. Kind of tricky to find the filters, but if you just search up the model name, it's fine. This thing changed my life, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, in a dorm room, it was so nice to just use this on the floor. I didn't have to get like a huge vacuum or anything. It's great for seats, for furniture, for like getting in like little areas. It doesn't have like a lot of power, so it can't replace like a household vacuum, but it's so good. It also has kind of a short battery life and takes a little bit to charge, but in my opinion, all that is worth it because it's so convenient and so nice. Even just walking around the house, if there's like an area on the floor and I see something, or if I spilled food, just vacuum it up. Next thing, I only got like a couple weeks ago, but it's so nice. I don't know why I just now got it. I apologize for the train in the background. I hope you can't hear it, but this milk frother, I love it. I don't know why I did that, but it's so good. I got the one with the little stand because I love like being able to store things like that, but if you have a bunch of drawer space, maybe don't get it with the stand. I don't know, live your life. I've been using it for matcha, which I recently got back into, but I also think it would be great for like pumpkin spice lattes or something in the fall when it gets to that season. Hot cocoa, like steamed milk and hot cocoa. Stop. I use it to replace that like wooden whisk for matcha, and then I use it for the milk on top as well. The very last thing, kind of an odd one, but it's probiotics. I recently started taking these culturelle ones. I got the digestive ones, but you know what it's really helped with is my skin. Even when it was that time of the month, no breakouts. And I can't promise that that is like gonna be the result, but I'm just saying that it helped my skin a lot. And so over anything else, like that's a reason to get it. They are slightly expensive, I will say, but for me, it ended up being worth it, and I'm very cheap. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for sticking around. Maybe I'll do another one in like winter for like a winter and fall favorites. Have some good candles in there. I don't know. Happy fall almost, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for watching. Bye.